Am I casting? Yeah, right, streaming. Look at that dream. Alright, just waiting for this game to load up real quick. This is a platinum game. Alright, so here we are getting in the game. This is the third match that I'm casting of this. Excuse me for a minute. It's hot in this room. Okay, so anyway, this is going to be a little bit of PvZ action. Right now things are sitting at 2-0 for Guns N' Roaches. And so here's the third game of the series, spawning in the upper left-hand side of the map. As the red Protoss, it is Carbon. And his opponent spawning in the bottom right-hand side as the pink Zerg, it is RandAlThor. I need to send a very important text real quick, so forgive me for this 20 seconds. Anywho, sorry about that, that was pretty important. So we do have a scout going out over here, probe just moving across the map. Gonna see what's going on as we have the Overlord pretty much doing the same thing. This Overlord moving over the natural, pretty standard opening. We do see a 15 pool going down, followed by an extractor, so a pretty late hatchery coming out from RandAlThor as gateway assimilator on his opponent's side. And, you know, nothing too out of the ordinary right now. Full saturation on that gateway, probably going to be followed by full saturation on that extractor. Probe moves up here, does manage to avoid that. He's going to get some scouting intel, see that it was a pool first with an extractor, which gives him a pretty good idea of what's going on, some early aggression. The hatchery goes down at 250, so not too terribly late. As the probe moves over, he's going to see that that's coming down, and he's going to be able to react to that pretty well. He moves back here, probably going to proxy a pylon because it's toss and that's what they do. No? Is he not? Oh man, I would have expected it. Sorry, it's moved off. No responses after this, because the game's going to get good in a second, probably. These two lings are coming down, taking this probe. Probably not going to be able to take it out, though. These lings over here trying to get some peels, not being super effective. I mean, good peels on the lings, but they're not distracting the zealot the way they needed to. They are going to be able to make it in here though, and the mothership core is going to do some damage, but not enough to take care of these two lings. We're going to get in here, get some scouting info, see that the second extractor is going down, be able to also see what has Ben seen so far. He does not see this though. He doesn't know there's a second down yet, which is not good for him by any means. Meanwhile, the Gateway Forge going down at the expansion. So this is only the second gate now, but oh, now he sees the expansion. Okay, good. So he does see that the Nexus is down. It's probably going to lead to him wanting to throw down his third base after a little bit more saturation. Opting to go for the second gas down here rather than the second gas up here, which is a bit of a meta game. I mean, if you put your second gas here instead of up at your main, when your opponent moves in, they'll see that base and assume that you're on 3 extractors. 3 extractors means different play than 2 extractors, but actually, you're only on 2 extractors. So he does that, ends up putting the Roach Moran down, going to go probably for some Roach Hydra play, pretty effective against Protoss, as the third gateway goes down, and the second forge goes down very early on that second forge, especially for PvZ play. I don't usually see a forge that early, but so it goes. Like I said, RandAlThor deciding to go with the third hatchery to counter that second Nexus as the Mothership Core is moving across, trying to get a little bit of scouting intel, trying to get a little bit of information, and most importantly, just trying to get some kills. That's what Mothership Cores are all about. Meanwhile, we have a Twilight Council going down here, so we are going to be seeing pretty much gateway units upon gateway units as the assimilator comes down over here. Double assimilator on the expansion. Going to be very gas heavy here. Warp gate tech just now finishing up. The Twilight Council is just about to finish up, and this probe probably gonna build a pylon here. Probably gonna get a pylon. Okay, that's fine. Zergling's speed is finished, so these links are gonna move across the map. Gonna try to get even more scouting intel. Gonna be a little bit ineffective as there is a good wall off going here. That Ling moving over to check for expansions is another one moves to check for expansions. Gonna lose a couple Lings there to those sentries. Gonna decide it's not worth it and start running back out of here. Meanwhile, he's trying to saturate that third base, finishing up saturating his second base, and he has full saturation at his main. He has this creep spread here, so that's nice. Got that going for him. Some photon cannons here, classic anti-Zerg wall-off. And especially, on this map, this is important, but they did make this smaller, which is nice. It used to be huge. Like this ramp used to be unbearably huge. Not really much happening here. We do have 1-1 upgrades going for the Toss player as we have 5 more gateways. Oh, 5 gateways. Everybody's favorite. Gratuitous amounts of gateways. Now, Rand here sitting at 72 to 55. If it weren't for that wall off, he could probably do some serious damage right here. If he had Banelings. Banelings would be really good right here, but we do see double Evo chambers going down as the first Archon is building over on the Protoss side. Just finishing up 2-2. I apologize, those are 2-2. 2-2 upgrades finishing as 1-1 starts for the Zerg, which puts the Protoss at a huge upgrade advantage. And ZVP, I mean, if you're the Zerg, you gotta have upgrade. You gotta be even, if not at an advantage with upgrades, and he's just not pulling that off. This Hallucinated Phoenix gonna get some pretty significant scouting intel. Gonna move through here, see what's going on, see the double Evo chambers, and pretty effective. I mean, it could have been better, but it was pretty effective. Again, Rand here is at a huge supply advantage. Why is he... Why was that a choice? I don't... Okay, that's fine. He locked himself in. Oh, man. Okay. Wow. That was kind of funny. Anywho, so Protoss moving across the map here. Going to be able to take out this Queen and 1 Creep Tumor. But still pretty significant creep spread. Meanwhile, over here we do have units warping in as the second pylon is going down. A lot of Roaches going to be able to take these out, going to be able to take that out, going to be able to take the pylon, but is it going to be enough Roaches to take care of this whole fight? The Roaches are, okay. Okay, pretty good force fields. At first they were okay force fields, but very good force fields from the Protoss player. Going to be able to take down most of those Roaches, but there is a big supply advantage still going to RandAlThor. Carvin is pumping out some more units. He's at 94 to 115 now. but the supply advantage is still going to RandAlThor. But Protoss player is able to come over here, probably going to get a couple of drone kills at least. Going to be able to pick off this queen, couple pretty good force fields, holding these units off, and really these force fields are just game changers right now. I mean, this game is being in many ways decided by the quality of the force fields. Huge warping coming from Carbon right here, and despite all the good things that were happening for RandAlThor, it's looking really good for Carbon now. I mean, that was a huge warp-in, turning those into Archons, probably going to be able to take down this hatchery, and a lot of these drones should not have resaturated. He's going to pull off, going to have 4 Archons here. And another round of warp-ins. Rand at 1-1, while the Protoss player is at 2-2. No production right now for the Protoss player, pretty much just saving stuff, but he could be building stuff back home instead of just A-moving, but it's Protoss, so the A-move is real, and there's more than enough roaches here that they should be able to take these Archons down, but 2-2 against 1-1 with little to no micro and little to no focus, these Archons are just doing work right now. Rand falling below on supply for the first time this whole game, and the GG goes down from RandAlThor. Alright, anywho, thank you for watching. I'm going to get off here because I got some work to get done, but thanks for watching. It's been a good old time, and I will see you